Welcome back to Patman Garage. So the other day I realized that my third brake light was no longer working on my 2018, so we're going to take a look at that. And in true Patman fashion, we won't just replace the bulb, we're going to upgrade it. I'll be honest, I really wanted to buy a Raptor third brake light, but they are really expensive. So I ended up buying it came off of an F250, but it's a higher end trim package with the LED third brake light and LED cargo lamp. So we're going to take a look and see if that will work for our truck. I bought it as a gamble, so we'll pop this one off and see if the connectors are the same, and then we'll keep our fingers crossed that everything works. So I'll meet you back over there at the truck. All right, now when you go to remove the headliner, there's two clips kind of in the center of the maybe between the second or between the middle seat and the outer seat. You kind of just pull down a little bit, wedge your hand up here. You will feel a large plastic bracket that's glued onto the headliner. You want to get your fingers above that so you can pull down on the bracket itself. I'm going to swing the camera around so you can see what I'm actually feeling in my hand here. All right, so you can see the clip here. You can see the large bracket that I'm pulling down on. You just want to make sure you get a hold of the actual bracket and not the headliner itself. You don't want to have it come unglued. When you pull down, you will have a little bit of creasing in the headliner. It should relax on its own once you get the headliner back into position. That creasing should be minimal long term. And we're good to go. All right, so jumped in the back seat of the truck here and gently pulled down the headliner, and I was able to get the connector off of the third brake light, and let's take a look at that. So the connector on the new LED one is gray. If we look at it in this fashion, the indicator or the locating tabs are on the top left side of the connector. And the original incandescent one, if we look at it in the same manner, is tabs are on the upper right side of the connector. So the connector bodies are slightly different. We're gonna have to look at pinouts and figure out. It looks like the wire colors are the same. We got orange, white, and black, and we got orange, white, and black. So I would assume that they are wired the same in the same orientation. Yep, same orientation as well. Just the connector spines are different. So theoretically, I should be able to depin the connector and move it over. The other option, we could also just cut off the locating tabs altogether, since they don't really serve any purpose other than making sure you're using the correct connector in the correct location. But I think I'm probably going to just shave it down and give it a test run that way. All right, so I got the connector shaved down using a razor blade. I'm only removed the outer spine. The center one is identical location to the black connector. So that should be enough where we can get this thing installed and give it a test fire and see how the lights work. All right, I have the wiring just temporarily installed into the headliner. You can see my black connector hanging there, and then I went ahead and pulled off this connector just to make it easier for installation and removal during test fitment. You don't actually need to do that, but you can see there my cargo lamps were illuminated here at the beginning of the video clip, and we'll go turn the key on and step on the brake and see if we get a brake light. Yep, nice. So it does work, which is awesome. So really the only thing you need to do is the single locating tab, and that's the only difference between these two as far as the wiring is concerned. So we will get back into now we have it verified or test fit electrically, we can actually get it installed on the truck now. And visually they are very similar. The LED has just a little bit more of a rounded shape to the red lens portion. I don't know why, but yeah, we'll get this thing installed here. And this is a first for me. I've never seen a three-way fastener. Let's see if I can get you in here nice and close. There is a hex head on the outside. It's a 7mm. The inside portion has a Torx 20, and then also has a slot as well. So you can choose your own adventure on this. You can use 3 different fastener tools. I'm going to use a 7mm and just pop off all 4 of my screws here, and then we'll fish our connector out the back. The screws are quite a bit longer than I anticipated. They're over an inch long. But yeah, got the screws removed. It should just peel off here. There's a little bit of a foam gasket on the back side, as well as a little clip, alignment locators. So assuming everything bolts back together, we should be pretty simple swap on this one here. Get out. There we go. Easy peasy. We'll get the screws started on this thing and get this held in place. Now obviously if you wanted to replace the bulb, you certainly could pop the bulb holder off and kind of fish your wiring out a little bit, loosen it up, pull it out. Actually there's a window there. You might even be able to just pull it out through the opening. I never realized that either. That's interesting. Yeah, you could literally just take it out. So other than the bulb, there's nothing wrong with this lamp. But if we're gonna go through the trouble of that much work to pull it apart, to change the bulb, we might as well get an upgrade with it along the way. And being a OEM piece, we shouldn't have to worry about any sort of water leak type of issues or fitment issues, which I also really like that aspect as well. All right, and now that we've got the brake light installed, we're going to just gently pull down on our headliner again, and our connector made it out, so we'll get our connector plugged into the receiving end, and then we'll get it clipped up into the body structure of the truck there. So that was actually a really quick install. I did the whole video while I was on my lunch break from work. So less than 30 minutes, including video footage time. Probably could do this in about 10 minutes tops. But yeah, it's a pretty quick install. I appreciate you sticking around for another quick video of mine, and I will catch you in the next one.